We're on the road again, guys. Just finished our 6th inspection for the day and thought it'd be a wicked opportunity to share with you some of the questions that we've consistently been asking all of the agents throughout our day-to-day to get that little bit of extra information and feedback that may not be on the listing online. I'm Simon from Pumped On Property. Please hit the subscribe link below, follow our YouTube channel, give us a like, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear some information from you. Now, some of the most crucial points about inspecting a property is the questions that you ask your real estate agent or the person that's letting you through that property, because there's so much information that you can get out of those real estate agents that may not actually be on the listing, that are going to help you get a better understanding of what their expectations are and what your expectations should be moving forward whilst purchasing or negotiating on that property if you take it to the next stage. Some of these questions include: when was the property last purchased? How much was it purchased for back then? Who is selling the property? Is it an owner-occupier or is it an investor? What are their motivations to sell that property? Is it to upgrade? Is it to downsize? Is it to offload an investment? There could be lots of different motivations there. We really need to know if there's been any offers, and if you can get a bit of understanding where those offers may be sitting, and also what kind of price expectations the vendors are expecting to get a better understanding of where your offer should be placed. So running through those one by one, it's really important to understand when that property was purchased and how much it was purchased for, because this could lead to a lot of different scenarios. Let's say that the house hasn't been sold for the last 20 to 30 years. There's been a family that's been raised in that house. There may be some sentimental attachment to the property and they're very emotional to the property, but they've also probably likely seen some decent price growth over that period of time. So we'll be really excited to see that equity growth and cash in on selling the property. They may have actually already purchased a property and need to actually sell this property to settle on that other one. So the motivations is super important. You also want to flow into getting a bit of understanding of, have they received any offers and where those offers may sit, because someone may have already been through the property before you and put down a written contract, but it may not have been enough to get the conversation started, which is why they're still looking for something else. Or it may be around where they're asking, but they're waiting for a little bit more interest and another couple of offers on that property, which means you need to come and play ball, and your offer needs to be something realistic. You may also realize that the property is going to be a little bit outside of your budget and you can't even afford it, and this is where you kind of want to back away, because you don't want to get too emotionally attached to the property and over purchase because you've got that emotional attachment. We purely want to be investing by logic. We want to make sure we understand exactly what the value of that property is and how much our offer should be. So not only asking the agent these types of questions, but also doing your own due diligence, like checking out the recent sales history and getting a bit of understanding around where value sits in this particular market, in that particular suburb for this particular property. So you want to go in extremely educated, as we always talk about. Don't go in there blind expecting to get an amazing deal. The more that you know, the better the opportunity is going to be for you and the better that you're going to be able to purchase this property for. So the more research that you've done, the better the questions that you're going to ask, the better situation you're putting yourself in. You want to be more intelligent than the agent. You want to be more intelligent than the vendor to get yourself in the driver's seat, to make sure that you're not missing out, because once you've done your research, you know exactly how much this property is valued at. You understand the motivations of the sellers. You understand the price expectations and where it needs to be. It'll provide you with so much confidence, and you'll be able to get that property or walk away from that property if necessary. So there you have it. There's some of the questions that we've been asking the real estate agents today. I think it's really beneficial. Some agents may even tell you a little bit more than what they should be. The property may be listed at a certain price, and then you may ask what the expectations are, and they could say well and truly below the asking price. So you could save yourself $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 just by asking some of these questions. So make sure you get out there, make sure you do your research, make sure you're asking the tough questions. These agents have done it plenty of times before. They know how to negotiate. They're going to try and get the best possible price out of you, but you also want to get the best possible price out of them. Now, if learning a little bit more is something that you guys are interested in, we do offer a buyer's agency. We work with a small number of clients each month and help them secure some properties. If you'd like to book in a one-on-one strategy session with either myself, Simon, or my brother Ben, we'd love to offer you the opportunity to discuss your personal property investment goals. So jump across to www.pumpedonproperty.com and follow the links. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please give us a like. Also jump across to our podcast on Apple or Spotify, the Pumped On Property Show, and give it a listen. There's some golden stuff in there about Australian property investing. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much.